Like 20. 54. Like 54. Hey, I'm coming like this.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd
Maybe
down.
talking shit on the field. You can hear him and shit. I got you, boy.
Let's go, D. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Connor. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
He just
I
hit
want to
me
take
for a
that
big
shot
hit. He was like,
early
nice hit.
and
I
loosen
like that,
things
boy.
up.
I'm like, damn, these niggas out talking shit.
The previous run, good
Maybe
for
I'm going to turn
9.
the
Here's
commentators
2nd
down
and a
and turn the
yard.
player talk up a little bit and see what they saying.
Here's Connor. And an alley to run. And he works it to the 30-yard
Boy, ain't that like
line.
when you
Right
running
at
and
the
you
30.
see that line that light
4
up
yards
like
the
that,
pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the run is Connor. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
That was
goes
false
a
start.
loss of 5. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with
We'll be
second and
watching
long.
the game.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they
I
would
had the
have
ball
now.
since kickoff. I know. And I'm gonna keep it to the core.
We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Like 20. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he'll take this
Penalty
into
decline.
the
We ain't
end
worried about
zone.
the
Now,
legal
hold
hit.
on here. We do
brush
have
it
a
off.
flag down. So let's see what this is about. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Tom Brady rule, you can't dive at the quarterback legs like that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, he's going to run some Zeke, baby.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive.
Look at them lining light up out there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 1st downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. That one complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his
targets covered.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Tighten down. There you go.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and 1, Prescott. This is caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. Prescott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half.
Yeah, we both had the ball the whole quarter.
7-7 our score. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I could have stopped him a couple times, but I played myself. So.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Here we go, 46.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check 55, Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 26.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Damn, I knew it.
Up with Michael Gallup.
That's what I'm saying.
First time that looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Check 55, watch the flag.
A first down carry by Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They go to Elliott again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
blitz would have been perfect.
So
right
how about
there.
this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Prescott from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Again, it's Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed in
I had
field
the
goal,
ball
but
since
they
the
moved
first
the ball
quarter.
down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They start the drive with Connor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the twitch.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you switched so deep.
Again, it's Connor. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
We need to throw him out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh, pick that off,
2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
I took the wrong angle on the wrong.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Out
of the gun. Here's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Man, come on, y'all. That's a play
and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, too much time in the pocket.
I know.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by George Iloka. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shot.
And Wright completes it to Jarwin. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
On a jet sweep, here's Cooper. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Still top 8%. Fuck that. I gotta play again. I ain't even smoked. I ain't even smoked that game. That nigga was stressing me out. Playing like me. I hate when a nigga got the exact same game plan as me.
This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. You'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ooh. Damn. I'm playing against these niggas too. The Ravens.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to get a good
You
gain
playing the
of
Ravens
9
too,
here
huh?
up to
Yep.
the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
I'll let Ingram reach him.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Barkley.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. There he goes right side. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Jackson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Damn, you ain't even gonna let me run my offense before you quit, bro? Oh, and he ain't even gonna let me run my offense. You could have got a pick 6 and tied the game right there. These niggas, boy.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it all I got.
I ain't giving no L for this shit.
Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart. No, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they know they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they know they taking notice.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Marr now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I hate getting the ball first.
Like 80.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Damn, nigga, get the fuck
He is
off
going
the
to be
line,
stopped
boy.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. First down sack, second down negative rushing play.
And I will guarantee you right now the head coach is weighing in on his headset to the offense coordinator, whether he thinks it's strategy or he thinks it's execution, because that's going to determine his next play call.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
Okay.
Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Here's Austin. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it, because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds.
Mike, go. 180. 55. Get that quarterback.
Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott, and his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Prescott now. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Connor, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. The 20. The big fella. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald. 50 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
All right, now, wide 80. Check 48 to the mark. I don't think you got it, sir.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. On 2nd down now, it's Connor. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
You gotta get your ass kicked.
Push him back. Push him back.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he...
Are you watching my broadcast?
Let's see what them burgers do.
I just ran a checkup on myself.
What?
Some days I just have to check up on
Steve on his way to come get me.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
No, I heard her talking about when she get a bump, she don't move.
Yeah.
Burgers.
Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping,
I ain't got it.
got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it.
I just bought my radiator.
It went up to $50, nigga. Been long time, shut the fuck up. Shit, give you anything you fucking ask for. You said what?
How did I give it to him?
Hmm?
If I had it, I'd give it to him. I think they play me on my album. I'm gonna look at my shit.
Wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it, but they sell. Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my
You ain't even playing.
Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but
No, Michi said was I watching his broadcast. Thought he was doing something cold blood.
my man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
If I got this.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray. Make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display. With this rhyme, I make a joke. Everybody laughs.
Oh, yes, you
I
will.
just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 get it by myself, yeah.
AC units and pillows and stuff like that. Those boxes, they be thrown in the trash.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got the chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I went and did that damn security shit yesterday.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
Wow, my cousin.
I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
Oh, hell no, I ain't even see it.
Championships, all my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles.
What the fuck was he doing?
Good to hear with anybody. Take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains. Tell them get about the way. Move the chains. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby. Tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no topping me. I am up. Number 1 seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me. Hope you ready. Get it up. I be booted up. Popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible. I read the game. I think it's time to switch. You get hit. If I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah. Move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains. Tell them get about the way. Move the chains. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby. Tell them move the chains.
Rick Rock. Hip-hop. With hip-hop. Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Down in Mississippi, in New Orleans. Big Snoop
fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that.
Oh, he started the black quarterback. Yeah. I was wondering why they kept saying Taylor. I don't know. I'll bet you any money, old